Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Outsiders Opinions Jeopardy. This time, it's March Madness. I am Blaze Fields, as always, host of Outsiders Opinions Jeopardy, joined here today by two-time champion of Outsiders Opinion Jeopardy, Austin. Austin, two-time, trying to make it a three-peat like Michael Jordan. Do you think you can do it?
100%. 100%.
Well, we're glad to have you. Now we're going to move on to Kevin, the two-time loser of Outsiders Opinion Jeopardy. Kevin, how you feeling? Do you think you can make a comeback here?
You know, I just got to believe in myself, and we're all winners here, especially me once I win. But I'm just happy to be here. I don't know how I made it, but I am.
All right. And then we have our March Madness expert back again, making his triumphant return to the Outsiders Opinions podcast, Jake Loggins. Jake, kind of in the hot seat here. Got to prove your knowledge. Now, two Jeopardy legends here. How you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. In terms of March Madness history, my brain can only go so far back. But I feel pretty good. I got some things locked and loaded, so I'm happy to be here.
All right, well, let's get into it. Let's take a look at our 5 categories. We got At the Buzzer. This is going to be all about, of course, the most exciting moments in March Madness, the buzzer beaters. Next up, we got Blue Bloods, the NCAA March Madness basketball. Girls just want to have championships. This is going to be all about women's college basketball. The Reagan era, which is all about, of course, college basketball during the time of Ronald Reagan, and Raise Your Glass Slippers, the Cinderella stories. We got our point 500. Jake, since you're the new guy here, I'm going to let you get first go at the board here.
All right, so how does this work? what do I actually pick?
You just pick a category, man. Tell me pick a category and a price number.
Okay. All right, let's do let's start at the top left. We'll do At the Buzzer for 100.
At the Buzzer for 100. All right. The latest March Madness buzzer beater occurred in 2023 when this school sent number 9 Florida Atlantic packing in the Final Four. Austin.
San Diego State.
It is, in fact, San Diego State University. You get control of the board here. Great start. All right, Austin, you have control of the board. Where are we going?
Hold on, Austin. For some reason, Blaze keeps cutting out like every 3 seconds. And so I saw the buzzer show up, and he wasn't finished with his question.
I'm watching the buzzer, Jake. Watch the buzzer.
Trust me, Austin is watching the buzzer.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know what the question is because he's cutting out.
Watch the buzzer.
Is he cutting out for you guys?
Yeah, he's cutting out for us, too.
Yeah.
No, I'm not really.
It's not an unfair advantage. I'm just watching the buzzer, man.
I think Austin just heard Florida Atlantic buzzer beater, and his mind just went there.
Yeah,
I love how we figured out this question before it happened.
Yeah, I know. Am I cutting now?
Yeah,
for a little bit. Literally just cut out when you said that.
All right, well, as you know, this is a live show, so technical difficulties happen. But hey, we're back. We talked with our audio engineer, Big Mike, and we got this thing back rolling. So, yeah, let's just get back into it. Austin, you got control of the board. Where are we going?
Let's go. Girls just want to have national championships 500.
All right. Before Kelsey Plum, this Missouri State shooting guard set the record for most career points in NCAA women's history with 3,393. All right, that is time. The answer was, of course, Jackie Stiles, the NCAA women's legend. So, Austin, you still have control of the board. We going somewhere else, or are we sticking with the girls?
Well, we'll stick with the girls. Let's go. Girls just want to have national championships 400.
All right. This Ivy League school became the only 16 seed to upset a 1 seed in 1998 when they outsmarted Stanford in a 71-68 victory. All right, Jake.
Princeton.
That is incorrect. All right, anybody else? Okay, that's time. The answer was, of course, Harvard. Harvard was the answer there.
Jake, thank you for guessing Princeton for me. Thank you for guessing Princeton for me.
Question.
Look, I
So-
just
As it sits for I think the first time in Outsiders Opinions Jeopardy history, Kevin is not in last place. He's got 0.
Oh,
Austin has 100 and
Make sure-
Jake negative 400. Austin, you still have the board though.
Let's do girls just want to have national championships 300.
All right. You can't tell the story of women's basketball without talking about this Tennessee legend who made the tournament every year during her 38-year career, winning it 8 times. Jake.
Pat Summit.
Pat Summit is correct. That'll put you back to negative 100 and gets you in control of the board. Where are we going?
We're gonna go. We're not gonna stay on the girls just yet. I want to expand it a little bit. Let's do raise your glass for 200.
All right, raise your glass slippers. This alliterative term refers to a mid-major school that might give you a headache come tournament time. Jacob.
What is a bracket buster?
Bracket buster or bracket breaker is correct. That puts you at 100 points and in a tie with Austin. Where are we going now?
Let's do Blue Bloods for 100.
All right. This school earned blue blood status in the eyes of many sports writers after its 2023 national championship run. Austin.
UConn.
UConn is correct.
How
All right,
did you
Austin.
beat me, Austin?
I'm
Kevin,
telling you, when this thing
Kevin, you
goes
were a
green, I am
close
clicking
second
on it.
place.
Wait, what was the time? Do you have the time, Blaze?
I do
for the-
not have the time, but I saw it pop up on the screen. It was very close. All right. Austin, where to now?
Let's go Blue Bloods 200.
All right. This devilishly handsome sharpshooter turned sports media pundit holds the record for most career points and most points in a season for Duke. Jake.
Who is JJ Redick?
JJ Redick is the correct answer. That puts you at
Mavs
300
legend.
points. Yeah, Mavericks legend. Jake, your turn.
Let's go with the Reagan era 300.
All right. This Maryland player tragically became the poster child for Reagan's war on drugs after an overdose on crack cocaine in 1986. Austin.
Lynn Bias.
Yes, Lynn Bias is the correct answer. Former number 1 pick of the NBA draft. All right. Austin, you're at 500. Jake's at 300. Where are we going next?
Let's return to Blue Bloods, go to Blue Bloods 300.
All right. Steering away from the 500 so far. All right. This year was monumental as it was the first year that the Final Four was all Blue Bloods, thanks in part to Duke, UNC, Kansas, and Villanova. Jake.
What is 2022?
2022 is the year we were looking for. All right. You are in control of the board with 600 points and a 100-point lead over Austin.
Let's do at the buzzer for 200.
All right. Bruins fans were heartbroken in 2021 when a Johnny Juzang game-tying putback turned into a 30-foot game winner by this player, a shot that would send Gonzaga to the national championship. Austin.
Jalen Suggs.
Jalen Suggs, the Orlando Magic youngster, is the correct answer. All right, you are at 700. Jake's at 600. What's next?
Let's go Blue Bloods 400.
All right. This historical blue blood is one of the few that doesn't wear blue at all, sporting crimson and cream when they light up the Simon Skoged Assembly Hall.
My buzzer's messed up.
Okay.
There we go.
Ah.
We're back.
What?
Indiana.
Indiana is correct.
That was Blue Bloods 400.
Yes, that was Blue
Okay,
Bloods
cool.
400.
All right,
Cool,
Austin,
thanks.
you've now skirted out to a 500-point lead over Jake. Where to now?
I give Jake the chance to tie. Blue Bloods 500.
All right. Blue Blood Kansas eerily asks its opponents to beware this when playing at Allen Fieldhouse, KU's home court. Jake,
What is the chalk?
that is incorrect. All right, anybody else? All right, that is time. They're asking to beware the fog. Yes, Allen Fieldhouse named after Fog Allen. All right. Well, Jake, it was a tough scene there, but Austin, you've got a 1,000-point lead here. Where are we going?
Let's go to at the buzzer 300.
All right. This school set the record for most March Madness buzzer beaters in 2010 when Corey Lucius hit a triple over Big Ten rival Maryland. Jake.
What is Michigan State?
Michigan State is correct. That play assisted, of course, by Draymond Green, Michigan State legend.
Oh.
All right. Jake, you've got control of the board here. You can try to build your bank back up to take down Austin. Where are we going?
We're going to go at the buzzer for 400.
Okay. Paul Jesperson set the record for the longest game winner in 2016 with a 30-foot heave as number 11 UNI bucked this number 6 seed led by Isaiah Taylor. Jake.
What is Texas?
Texas is the correct answer. The Longhorns were upset in the first round of that particular tournament. Jake, you've made quite the comeback here, just 300 behind Austin. Where are we going now?
We're going to finish at the buzzer 500.
All right, at the buzzer for 500 it is. Although there's no video evidence, the first March Madness buzzer beater occurred in 1944 when this school beat Dartmouth off a shot by Herb Wilkinson to win its only NCAA title. Jake.
The answer is Utah.
The answer is Utah. Yeah, I believe 4-foot shot to win the game and give the Utes their only national championship. Jake, you are now in the lead, 1,300 to 1,100, but with Final Jeopardy, it's anybody's game. We've still got some categories left. Where are we going now?
Let's go the Reagan era 100.
Okay. Ow! This team, led by Jimmy Valvano, stunned college basketball when it won the tournament as a 6th seed in 1983. Austin.
NC State.
Yes, the correct answer is, of course, NC State, an iconic run surviving and advancing that tournament. All right, Austin, you've got control of the board for the first time in a while. What's next?
Let's go with the Reagan era 500.
All right. This number 6 seed squad became known as Danny and the Miracles after Danny Manning put up 31 points and 18 rebounds to salt away the 1988 national championship. Austin.
Kansas.
Yes, the correct answer is, of course, the Kansas Jayhawks. You are now at 1,700. Jake at 1,300. What's next?
At the Reagan era 400.
All right, the Reagan era for 400. Anchors away, this man became the only player in Navy history to make an All-American team in 1986, and again in 1987. Austin.
David Robinson.
Yeah, the correct answer is, of course, the Admiral, David Robinson. You're at 2,100 here, 800 points above Jake, but again, anybody's game. Where next?
Oh, yeah, okay. The Reagan era 200. Let's finish it off.
Ronald Reagan, the actor, welcomed the 1981 national champion Indiana Hoosiers, led by this head coach, to the White House. All right, that is time. Of course, the Indiana Hoosiers coached that year by Bob Knight.
Yeah, we're all stupid for that. I just couldn't remember his last name. I got Bob, but that's not enough. Bob isn't enough.
I can't
200
believe
I was
point
Bob.
stumper. That's crazy.
I was,
All right. Well, it's Anybody's game. Kevin at 0, Jake at 1,300, and Austin at 2,100. Austin, you still have control of the board. Where are we going?
Girls just want to have national championships 100.
All right. With star-studded alumni like Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, and Brianna Stewart, it's no wonder this team is the top dog in terms of NCAA championships. Austin.
UConn.
It is, in fact, the University of Connecticut. Same deal. You're at the driver's seat. What's next?
Girls just want to have national championships 200.
All right. This South Carolina star won a record 3 SEC Player of the Year awards and the 2023 WNBA Finals MVP. Steely Dan would be proud. And of course, that South Carolina Gamecock legend was, Jake, you got a buzz?
Who is Aaliyah Boston?
That is incorrect. Anybody else? All right, that is time. It was, of course, Asia Wilson, named after the Steely Dan song Asia. Jake, that incorrect answer cost you 200 points, and you are now 1,100 points behind Austin with your score of 1,100. Austin, you still got control. Where are we going?
Raise your glass slippers 100.
All right. You have to have that dog in you to pull off a major upset, which is why this school was the perfect fit to become the first 16 seed to beat a 1 seed in 2018. Sorry, Virginia fans. Jake.
Who is UMBC?
That is correct. I'm not going to ask for the full name, but it was, in fact, the UMBC Retrievers. All right, Jake, you've got control of the board, and you've got yourself a fighting chance here. Where to?
Raise your glass 300. Raise your glass slippers.
This is the lowest seed to make a Final Four. Hide the egos. Jake.
LSU in 1986.
I'm going to give you one more shot, and we're looking for the number.
Oh, the number. 11 seed.
That is correct. It is the number 11 seed. You sit at the point number 1,500. Austin at 2,200, and there is 900 points left for grabs. Kevin, you might have a shot at making a move here.
We'll see. Austin keeps beating me to the buzzer.
I'm afraid that's the name of the game, Kev.
Yeah, that is true. We are playing Jeopardy.
All right, Jake, are we going raise your glass 400 or 500?
We'll stay at 400. We'll go down the board.
All right, sounds good. Raise your glass slippers for 400. Number 15, Florida Gulf Coast University earned this nickname during its Cinderella run after putting up 148 of them in the regular season. Austin.
Dunk City.
Yes, the iconic Dunk City team. All right, and we're just going to move on to our last category, which is, of course, raise your glass slippers for 500. This player's buzzer beater over Miami in 2018 helped number 11 Loyola Chicago ramble on to a Sweet 16 bid. Jake.
His name was Dante Ingram.
It is, in fact, Dante Ingram. Jake clutching up here, getting himself to 2,000 points. Austin, you sit at 2,600. And we're going to move on here to Final Jeopardy. If you aren't sure of how it works, I know, Jake, you're a new guy. You're going to take that piece of paper in front of you, get yourself a pen, and you are going to write down a wager of points. You're going to bet points. You bet 2,000, you'll get 4,000 with a correct answer. You know, all that sort of stuff. If you get it wrong and you bet 2,000, you get set down to 0. And the Final Jeopardy category at hand today is host cities. So I'll let you guys make your Final Jeopardy wagers. Kevin, you have no money to wager, but hey, you know what?
I'll be here for the vibes.
Yeah, you're just here for the vibes, man.
Do we get to know what everybody's points are at? Like, where is everybody at?
Yeah,
I'm at 2,600. You're at 2,000.
Yeah,
And I'm at 0, by the way. If you didn't.
Yeah, Kevin. Sorry, but your points total is a big fat donut.
Yep. Sorry.
There's going to be no buzzing in this round. You're just going to write down your answer. All right. Does everybody have a wager?
No. I gotta strategize and think what I want to do.
We don't have all day, Jake.
All right.
I'll give you 20 seconds. Get all your long division done, all that sort of stuff. All right, are our wagers in?
Yes.
Jake?
Yep.
Kevin?
No.
I'll give you, I wish I could.
What do I need? No.
No, he's zero. He has
I'm
nothing.
good.
What is he?
I'm
He's
chilling.
wagering nothing. He can't wager anything.
Exactly.
Unfortunately.
All right.
But I can't lose anything.
We're
so.
moving on to our final Jeopardy question today in the category host cities. This city's municipal auditorium has hosted the most Final Fours in spite of the fact that it last hosted one in 1964. You have 30 seconds. Good luck. No, I'm just kidding.
Are we guessing the city or the stadium?
The city. All right, 10 seconds, players. All right, everybody got an answer? Everybody in? Everybody got an answer?
I have answered.
Jake?
Yep.
All right. Kevin?
For sure.
All right, Kevin. We're actually going to start with you. I know it was a rough
Wait, actually,
day.
I was kidding. I didn't.
Just make a guess then. Just make a guess.
Just make a guess.
All right.
All right, Kevin. I know it was a rough day. You got 0 points, 0 successful buzz-ins. But, hey, you were here for the vibes, and I personally think you added a lot to this game, and we're happy you're here. So, Kevin, what answer did you come up with?
And it's city or
City.
I'll go Sacramento.
It was not, in fact, Sacramento. Sorry. All right, Jacob, you made quite the comeback after being down 1,000 points, getting yourself to 2,000. What was your wager?
My wager was. Do I need to show it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My answer is on the same piece of paper, though.
That's
you
fine.
Just tell me what your wager is.
Okay.
My wager is 1,999.
All right, wagering everything but $1. And what was your answer?
Luckily, I currently live in the great state of Missouri, and I know that the answer is Kansas City.
Okay, that is in fact an answer. Is it the correct one? We'll find out in a second. Austin, how much did you wager?
I wagered 1,500 to get me to 4,100.
Okay,
Right, that's the math. Yeah.
And what was your answer?
Kansas City.
Yep, the correct answer was in fact Kansas City. Austin, with a score of 4,100, you have won again Outsiders Opinions Jeopardy. Congratulations, folks, on a successful on another successful round of Outsiders Opinions Jeopardy. Austin, you got something you want to say since you won?
Kevin, I wish you would have buzzed in at least once.
I tried. You stole them. I tried.
It's not stealing. You just have to be quicker. I don't know what
Dude,
to
as
say,
soon
man.
as it hit green, I clicked, and then I'm like, oh, dude, I got this. Blaze's like, Austin. I'm like, dang it.
There was some that Jake beat me on that I was trying to get that Jake beat me on, but
Like what? Which ones?
do you remember at the buzzer 200? What was that one? That was
Oh, that was
was that the Lucius one? I think that was the Michigan State one.
Yeah, that was the Corey Lucius.
Yeah.
The thing is I know buzzer beaters. I studied buzzer beaters before this, so I was, excuse me. So I was like, I could do buzzer beaters.
Well,
So I was like really happy that buzzer beaters was a category.
well, Jake, sadly at the buzzer, you just couldn't come up with enough points there. But again, a valiant effort all around. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Blaze Fields. I am the host of Mixed Doubles on KCOU. Check it out on Spotify, and of course, be sure to keep it here for all your March Madness opinions and whatnot. We've got an incredible March Madness group coming up where you guys can play for some prizes. So keep an eye out for that.
Free liner.
Free
Or
liner.
a liner to the show.
Yeah, and we got a couple trailers and whatnot coming out for this. It's going to be very exciting. So yeah, enjoy the rest of March, guys, and congratulations again to Austin.